Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, the 25th of August, 2025. It is 10:09 a.m. and I have just started our 10 o'clock class recording for Monday and Wednesday group. I will share the screen, and because I had to do a lot of admin work last Friday, I didn't do the update as I was supposed to, and I will do together with the student who, for personal reasons, could not come last week. So it's going to be good for him to get updated. So this was the plan for week 4 last week. This will become an update. So I will cut from here and place it here. And go over it with you. So this is week 4 update. And we welcomed everybody back from the holidays. We talked about the topics that are common for TOEIC exams. In here, I attached the link to this book, which is the 600 Essential Words for the TOEIC examination. The book is divided in 50 vocabulary lessons. They are very student-friendly. You have to read 2 pages of vocabulary basically. You have to read them. And then you had to answer 3 exercises. And the whole book goes like that. These are the normal or the common topics in every TOEIC exam, both for writing and speaking, of course, for listening. But when you don't know a word and you have a new word in a conversation, it is easy to catch and it is easy to understand because you are in the context. That doesn't happen for the writings. So for the writings, we should go over the vocabulary that they have here, and the answer key starts on page 180. Okay, so this is great material to prepare for the writings that we are going to start today. I asked if anybody needed corrections and or doubt solving. Is that your case?
Not for me.
Okay, then for the students that don't like reading, if the student doesn't want to use the book, you can have the same words in this channel here with the pronunciation and examples as well. What else? Then I explained about the adjective order. You can click here, but the basic is here. Okay, so we do it unconsciously. People, for example, your level, you already know that you're not gonna say a blue big bag. You're gonna say a big blue bag because you know it already. But it is good to remember them, and it is good to emphasize that when we mention numbers to qualify a noun, we need to use those numbers in singular. So although number 30 is plural, the minute is going to be singular because the adjectives are indeclinable, right?
Yeah.
So I have a 30-minute journey to work, or his 20-meter bedroom was designed by a famous architect. All right. And let's go back to the update here. Apart from that, we did these 2 practices here. I would like you to, when you start doing your activities for the course, for my subject, I mean, do this in a moment that you have. These are the samples of parts 5, 6, and 7, and they are exactly the same as this exam here, the midterm reading exam. This exam will be open on the 31st of August. and it's going to take you only 20 minutes because, as I said, it is a sample. So the students know how they are managing TOEIC format, because at the end of our course, we are going to have a full TOEIC exam. So this is the sample. We check how it goes. If the students need to recuperate somehow, whatever. And then just at the end of the course, we are going to do the full one.
Right.
And that's basically it. If the students finished before time, the 15 minutes time and the 10 minutes time provided, they had extra work provided in here. And this is also meant to be asynchronous and homework work. This is a B2 test in which if you get 65% or more, you would be granted the B2 level according to the Common European Framework. The aim of this test here that takes 45 minutes is that you have to compare it to your diagnosis tests done in the beginning of the course. So let's see if improvement has happened or not, and the areas that you may need help, and you need to tell me whatever you need. And that was basically it. For Wednesday and Thursday classes, we practiced it. We didn't do emails. We did linking words practices. And the linking word practices and the linking word practices are all of this that you are seeing here. So this all regards the linking words, okay? Let me change. I need a link for the link. I need a title.
It was there before, just up to the notes.
But
Linking
as
words.
a title? As a title?
Yeah. No, but not the title. The title like this, just notes up.
Like this. I
Yeah.
need it like this. So it's going to be easier to find, right?
Yeah.
So when you want to revise, these are all the notes, blah, blah. I will organize in my break, not now. And this exercise is also very, very funny. And the answers are here. So resist the temptation of seeing, of looking at the answers. Okay? But you can easily see that the answers are quite smaller. So that's it. All right. And we have come to week 5. Week 5. Today, we are going to check email formatting plus vocabulary or sentences that will make your life easier. And I will paste something from the spring document. Where is it? Where is my spring? Here. Okay. From here to here. Okay. All right, so this is TOEIC writing part 2, and I should create here writing part 2 as a title as well. All right, so for writing part 2, you are going to write 2 emails, and you are going to have 10 minutes to read the prompt, write the email, and check it. Once you start, they are questions 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are questions 6 and 7 of the writing test. And you cannot go to part 7, to question 7 and go back. I say this because sometimes the students want to check if the other email is going to be easier or not. If you do that, they are not going to allow you to come back to question 6. Anyways, I repeat and I insist to every student watching, TOEIC always goes from easy to difficult. So normally you are not going to find a question 7 easier than a question 6. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Then, can you read it for us? You are gonna pause after number 5, okay? After number 4, okay?
Just read the number 4.
Yeah, you can start reading everything for us because
Yeah.
we need to practice our readings as well, remember?
Perfect. Specific vocabulary, OZT, yarn, group.
Okay,
Responding
this
to
is,
email.
sorry, October to January. This
Okay.
is a specific vocabulary list done in class,
Okay.
okay? Just for your reference. All right.
Perfect. So, responding to emails, framing your reply. You always need to follow the same basic structure when responding to emails. The best way to approach these questions is to 1. Read the email carefully. Number 2. Plan out your response before you write by answering these questions. Who am I in this email? To whom am I writing? What exactly are the tasks being asked of me? The body. 3. Complete all the tasks that are asked of you. 4. Write at least one sentence of application about each task, giving in the directions
Okay,
or
let's
organization.
let's pause there. Let's pause there, please. Okay, so it seems logical, but the nerves make the students go straight and start writing. Okay, we must take a breath, analyze the prompt, because they are very tricky. Maybe we are going to do examples in class that are not very tricky, but the exams can be very, very tricky. So, first of all, who am I in this email? Because if the prompt tells you, write an email asking for advice, so you are going to be Juan Carlos. But maybe you are going to read an email from Mr. Smith to Mr. Thompson, and you are going to be Mr. Thompson.
Okay.
It
So
is
I'm taking
easy.
another character, not me.
There you go. It is easy, very easy to get mistaken. Okay? Of course, who you are and to whom you are writing to, that's
Logic.
obvious, but we may forget. Even advanced students.
It's what you say, just nervous.
Yes, the nerves are very powerful. Complete all the tasks. We are going to go over the tasks now, okay?
Okay.
Write at least one sentence of explanation of each task given in the directions. Let me underline this. Because, again, maybe not the nerves, but in this case, maybe if you like what you are writing about, or the opposite, if you hate the topic of the email, you may forget what you were supposed to do. Okay, before we go over the tasks, we are gonna revise the organization of the emails. I said before, you are not in the classes last week, but I said and I insisted very much that every writing, no matter how short or long, they need organization, and the organization means introduction, body, conclusion. It doesn't matter if it is a sentence, a paragraph, an email, or an essay. You must have this organization, okay? In the case of an email, it changes a little bit. We could say that greeting and opening are the introduction, that the body and the closing are the tasks altogether, and the final salutation is your conclusion.
Okay.
Let's split the parts of our organization. To make it easier to keep these parts clear and complete, you can divide your response into different sections. Remember not to use contractions. I repeat, don't use contractions because
No,
these
I'm.
writings,
No, I'm. I am.
I am, because contractions are informal and emails and essays are formal language. All right? Then please read one by one with the examples, Juan Carlos.
So,
Greeting.
read the left part also.
Yeah, like everything here and then
Okay.
everything here.
So, greeting. Appropriately, casually, or formally address the person to whom you are writing to. Thank them for the email received. Formal.
Received.
Received. Thank you. Formal. Dear Joseph, Mr., Mrs., or Miss Smith. Dear Sir or Madam, or to whom it may concern. Thank you very much for your email. Informal. Hey, hi, hello, hello, Mary. How nice to hear from you.
Okay, just a moment. The emails are very likely to be formal because they are very focused on the work environment, but it is not impossible to come across an informal. We never know. That's why we have a bit of everything in here. Note for the students that may forget this. When we use there, and we know the name of the person, obviously, and you are supposed to write to Joseph or to whoever Smith you have, you are going to use their plus name, always followed by comma, always. We cannot forget the commas. The punctuation is important, as we said in the beginning of the course, and they make a lot of difference in the emails. Every time we use there, sir, madam, we are not going to use the nouns. So sometimes the students may say, there, sir, Joseph. That's not how it works in English. If you don't know the name of the person, you have these two options, there, sir, madam, or to whom it may concern. Why do we have two options? Because you're going to write two emails. If you are going to write two emails and you want to show level, you shouldn't use the same structure. One thing is structure, the other thing is organization. The organization is always the same, but the structure should be different. So I am providing plenty of examples so that you can have two frames on your mind. Thank you very much for your email, blah, blah. Opening, Juan Carlos.
Opening. Briefly explain the reason why you are writing the email. I am writing in regard to, or I am writing in response to your email or advice or letter. Informal, about your email, not in the beginning of the sentence, after getting your email.
Okay. At the beginning. And this, notice that this is in blue, right? And I don't dismiss it because I want the students to notice. It is in blue because it can be improved. So I don't use I'm writing in regard to. I normally say I'm writing regarding or concerning. I don't use about and with because they are like a bit lower in difficulty, let's say, right? Apart from that, they are prepositions and they are not verbs in gerund. So I prefer verbs in gerund. Why do I keep it like this? Because we can say that 80 or 85% of my students write in the email like this. I'm writing in regards to, and that's not correct. It is I'm writing in regard to or regarding. Okay, that's why I keep and I make sure that I comment this in every class. All right. And here, add, because you can answer ads as well. You can answer, like, for example, they can say that you are selling a car and you need to answer your possible customer, right? So that's why I wrote add here, because it's good to know also the vocabulary for the ads. All right. And informal, I don't think it is the case, but it is here just in case. The body, let me color the body as well. All right, the body, Juan Carlos.
The body. Go into detail about the reason for your email. In this section, you complete the task asked of you. You give information, make requests and suggestions, or ask questions. I have two questions, suggesting or request in relation to this problem. Firstly, first and foremost, to begin with, etc. Secondly, then, moreover, in addition, etc.
Etc.
etc. I am wondering if you could, blah, blah, your request. Or I would appreciate it if you could, blah, 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 your request.
Okay, very good. So, one example, two examples, three examples. One example, two examples, blah, blah, blah. So, as you can see, we have plenty of different sentences so that we can have, again, two mental frames for your two emails. Closing, Juan Carlos.
Closing. Briefly conclude your email with a polite goodbye and final request or hope. I appreciate your time in dealing with this issue, matter, or problem, and hope we can meet, talk soon. I'm looking forward to hearing from you very soon. This is the most used worldwide. I am enthusiastically awaiting your response.
Very good.
Complicate. Enthusiastically.
Enthusiastically.
Well, I never use it before. And I think I never will use that.
So I am
Enthusiastic.
I think you're gonna use this then.
I think so. Just because if
Just in
somebody
case,
asks me
right?
to read, it's going to be complicated. Look
Right.
at this.
Okay. And the final salutation.
Final salutation, sign off with your name, the name of who you are being when you're writing the email. Sincerely, kind regards, warmly, sincerely yours.
Sincerely.
Sincerely yours, faithfully, respectfully. Signature name, John Doe or Jane Doe. Informal, cheers, talk soon, yours, love.
Okay. And the tasks. So this is our, just a sec, this is our bank of sentences. Of course, you can use whatever you prefer. You are not obliged to use these kind of sentences, but they are very common in professional emails.
Perfect.
All right.
And also it's a big help because you get used to use the same more or less for the formal email. Yeah.
And your tasks. These are the kinds of tasks that you are going to find. Your tasks.
Your task. The task that you will be asked to do fall into your basic categories. 1. Give information, have in mind 2 or 3 sentences to do that. Make a request, have in mind 2 or 3 sentences to do that. Make a suggestion, have in mind 2 or 3 sentences to do that. And ask a question, have in mind 2 or 3 sentences to do that. Sorry, okay. I'm going to put this silence.
Okay. Juan Carlos, how do you feel about reading and saying these sentences 4 times in a row. How do you feel?
Sorry, how I feel if I read it?
Yeah. How do you feel after reading these 4 sentences? Do you think it's necessary to have these sentences written one after the other?
No, because you make a request or a suggestion. No? You don't make full of it.
Okay, but I mean, do we need to say this and say this and say this?
No, just one of these 2 or 3 election.
Would be
Just-
enough, right?
I think so.
Okay, and you see that we have a star here because I have to comment something about it. This is here, so the student reads it, and you can picture how repetition works in a text. What's the effect of repetition? So we don't want that to happen in our emails and in our essays. Once you do that, some students even do, they stop and they don't want to read because they know it's being repetitive. Okay, so let's avoid repetition. Mm, all right, and the vocabulary. So we have here a bank of information, request, suggestions, and questions for you to use as a bank.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna make you read all of them. I don't think it's needed, but I would like you to do practice A and practice B. In practice B, you have to use sentences from the chart above. Okay?
Yeah.
This is the chart. Okay? So you have the brown, red, green, and pink.
Okay.
Okay? And you are going to use them in here. Just let me do one thing here. So, and you cannot repeat any of them. Only one is possible of all of them. Okay?
And one of them is the perfect one, or?
Yeah, only one is for number 1. And that's the good one here.
Okay.
Okay? And here you need to complete it. It is a matching exercise. I am going to give you 10 minutes. If you finish before, you let me know, but I don't want you to rush. Okay?
So I start.
You can start. No interaction.
You said the practice B, no?
Practice A and practice B. The first one is a matching exercise only. I'll be right back, Juan Carlos.
Okay, don't worry. I'm working.
I'm sorry, Juan Carlos. I'm having a bite.
It's okay. Don't worry. I just finished just now. Don't worry. Finish. I didn't have time to review all this.
Do you want to review?
No, don't worry. It's okay. I think the exercise, the first one is easy. The second took more time for me.
Yes, it
And
is.
I
It's a
also
bit
have to be ready to prepare to control the time because I use more time for the first one that is easy for me than the second one. I have to control that
right
stress of the time.
to manage the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's correct.
Second
Number
one.
one.
I'm going to open my just second, please. I'm going to open in my second screen just to read it. Yeah.
Okay. So would you mind?
Would you mind sending me the notes from our last weekly review meetings?
That's correct. Do you know why?
Just because correct really good.
Because it sounds correct. Okay. It sounds correct. It is correct. And apart from that, after stative verbs, we should use the gerund.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Would you like? Would you mind? Would you enjoy? Whatever. I suggest that you
review your records and clear up your account as soon as possible.
Do you know why? That's
just
correct.
Because after the suggestion have to be a verb, just giving an order.
Okay, for example, and this is a subject that also needs an order, as you say, and that for that we need an action verb.
Okay.
Number 3.
To answer your question, I will be taking a vacation from August 12th through 21st.
All right, here it is just that we need a piece of information.
Right.
I would appreciate it.
I would appreciate it if you could inform your staff on this problem.
Right. This problem. Correct. Apart that, the following one is a question, so it wouldn't fit because we need an affirmative sentence.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I would appreciate it if is a fixed expression. So it is a mistake when we, myself included, because of hurries or because you are not in the mood to worry about the grammar, we would say, I would appreciate if you called me back. We normally forget it. That's why it's highlighted here. The correct expression is I would appreciate it if. Finally, number 5 is letter.
Could you tell me what time you are available next Thursday for a meeting? It's a question, so the only fit is the rest.
That's correct. All right, Mr. Juan Carlos. I will make sure because I always do the same. I forget to delete for the next group. All right, practice B. Now use the vocabulary in the chart above to fill in the blanks of the following email. You cannot use the same sentence more than once.
Okay.
You go.
I read all?
Yes, please.
Okay. Dear Mrs. Lane, I am writing regarding your recent posting about job availability in human resources at company X. Something that may help you, this I'm not sure about. Something that may help you is to let you know that I am interested in a position with your company and would like to meet with you at your earliest convenience to discuss my possible employment with you. In addition, would you mind telling me whether the position is full-time or on a contract basis? Could you tell me how many people have already applied as well? I would like to ask you if you could get me back to me as soon as you can. I am enthusiastically awaiting your response. Sincerely, Mr. J. John Smith.
Okay. I would hear what is it?
I would like it to ask if you could get back.
I would like to ask if you could get back to me as soon as you can. Okay, number 1 is correct. Number 2 is not correct.
I feel like this is the sentence that took more time for me because I was comparing the sentence and nothing really fit for me in my head.
I'm
Something is
writing
true, but
regarding. Okay, is to let you know that I'm interested. The reason why I'm contacting. The
better.
reason. Wait. So, and well, something that may help you is to let you know that, okay, but how Miss Lane, knowing that you were interested in the position, would help her?
Just informing that I'm interested in.
So what you mean is that something that might help you why I am writing,
Yeah.
right? Because help. Okay, Juan Carlos, I need help.
Yeah.
What are you gonna tell me?
If you need help,
Yeah, I need
uh,
help, Juan Carlos.
I will offer you
Okay,
some help.
you maybe you will say, how can I help you? What do you need?
What do you need?
Right? So in this case, she doesn't need your help.
No,
right?
but I thought that like it's going to help you to know I'm looking for a job. This fit really bad in my head.
It sounds weird in English, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Now it's
The reason
different.
why
I
I'm
am
contacting you is to let you know. Yeah, perfect. That
so
fits perfect.
he writes regarding the post. There's a post, so I decided to write. And then apart from that, the reason I am contacting you is to let you know. And he goes, and these are probably the tasks that they need to complete. Number 3 is correct. Number 4 is correct. And I'm afraid number 5 is incorrect.
I would
Can you
like to
try
ask.
again?
Yeah, just
Look at the keyword I am highlighting for you.
if okay, this is the just a second because the comment check is here, but yeah. Yes. Could you tell me?
No, no, because it's not a question.
Could you tell me if you could get back to me?
No, it's not a question. So I would appreciate it if you could back. So you were requesting, you are not asking.
Okay.
I would
I
appreciate
would really
it if.
appreciate it if
Okay.
I
So
really
sometimes or many times we need to take English literally. We cannot translate it literally because we need to interpret. But if they say that you want to ask, you should have a question here.
yeah, not right.
Okay? That's why. Well done.
Almost.
And it is the perfect ending for any email. I would appreciate it if. Right?
Okay.
Do you feel
8 from 10.
do you feel prepared for one practice?
Why not?
No.
Why?
Oh,
Why not? Why not?
why not? Okay. All right. So I am going to copy this for you here. The practice below was done in every class. The suggested answer. Okay, but obviously I'm gonna wait for you. So you cannot go any further than here. Okay. And this will be practice 1. Okay.
I have to
Yes.
read and answer.
Just a sec. As everything in TOEIC, timing is very important, remember?
Mhm.
And when you do your exam, this is how it works. You have the prompt and the timer starts.
You read the email first and later the time starts.
No,
No. And you
No.
read the prompt, only the instruction.
so in here officially, the timer would have already started.
Okay.
Okay. So I am going to let you
Well,
read.
firstly, they present the would you write the first, no? Question 6, 7. No. Before the email, practice 1. The practice below was done in maybe class until there, no? And later you present the email and the time starts.
Yes.
Okay.
But when you are doing your exam, you are going to see from here on. All right. So you can start reading and I will set the timer for you. All right.
Okay.
This is your practice. You don't need to read aloud if you don't want to. This is for you to concentrate and focus. Good luck.
Here we go.
Okay, Mr. Juan Carlos, did you finish?
More or less, I just need some seconds for the final salutation, but it's okay.
Okay, all right. I would like you to paste it in the document. I'm going to access while you finish.
Okay.
Gmail or
I can proceed.
I mean, what email do you want me to send you the
Ah.
access?
Yes, Gmail.
Gmail.
Yeah, I have to.
Is it
change it.
Juan Carlos? Yes.
Yeah. No, but no, it's Sule with Z.
Ah, now.
With
Okay.
Gmail, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. I have to reload.
You have to refresh.
Reload, no, refresh.
You reload or you load the truck.
That's right. Ooh.
Okay. All right. And the signature?
This is what I told you. Is the last seconds, the final salutation and the say.
Okay.
I'm Juan Carlos.
All right.
I have to tell. It's enough stress for the time.
Yes.
I have to get used for the time.
Oh, I thought I was waiting for you to sign here. So
Sorry. And
maybe I should write kind regards or something like that.
just like, yeah.
Kind regards. I, Lucy, for God's sake.
Juan Carlos.
Okay. Right. So let me see the task. Respond to the email if you're trying to sell your house privately. Answer the questions and provide at least 2 details about the neighborhood and one reason why you can't negotiate the price. Before I correct, I want to comment one important thing.
Yeah.
This is from a TOEIC exam. Can you see that we have 1, 2, 3, and 4
Mistakes.
problems, right? So these are the traps. The traps start in the prompt already. So we know that we need a comma here, don't we? But they don't do it. And there are several, not to say many, prompts in the exam that bring mistakes. So that you don't repeat the mistakes on your writing.
Okay.
Okay? The traps start already here.
I will be careful.
Okay. So whenever you notice that there's something wrong in the prompt, just ignore it because they are traps. Okay. And then we need 2 details and one reason why you can or can't negotiate the price. All right. Notice, this is also important to mention. At least. That doesn't mean you cannot provide 3.
More.
Okay? So that you go a bit further than the minimum. Dear Mr. Kent, thank you very much for your email. To answer your questions, I decided to try to sell it.
Yeah. The house.
Okay, so there's a few mistakes, but let's see what the message says. To answer your questions, I decided to try to sell it for myself just because I had a bad experience with a real estate agent on a past occasion. The house is very close to a bus station, directly to the main street of the city, and close to a school for children. Also, there there are plenty of shops and supermarkets in the same street, which is very useful. I am pleased to let you know that I am open to negotiate a bit the price. Not down, but not down. Okay, not more than 5,000 of the price. Why don't we meet to see the house with your sister and we negotiate after the meeting? We should have a question mark here, I think. I think it would help to know if she's interested and fit in her budget. I'm looking forward to hearing from you very soon. Okay. I prefer correcting myself than listening to the AI, as you probably remember. So let's do here.
Thank
you. Lucy's correction. Okay, I agree. I decided
to try
to sell it myself. I don't think you need the preposition. Just because, okay, this is Spanish. Solo porque, right? Because I had a bad experience with a real estate agent. You can say in the past.
In the past occasion.
Maybe.
In the past, really.
In the past. Okay? Because if you have the past, it's easy to change, to add here, then remember on the occasion. Right. Because your instinct was to use in. So it's just better to use in the past. Perfect. The house is very close to a bus station. Okay.
Directly, not direct to the main street. No, neither.
No.
Neither.
The bus station, who takes you directly to the main street? Who or what? The bus, not the bus station.
Yeah.
The house is very close to a bus station with
a bus directly to the main street.
Direct routes to the main street, for example.
Perfect.
Of the city. And close to a school for children. This is not wrong. It's yellow, so it is not wrong.
Also, comma.
Comma.
Yeah.
There are plenty of shops and supermarkets at the same street or on the same street.
And the what?
Which is very useful.
Which. Lo cual. Yeah, sí.
Comma. I'm pleased to let you know that I am open to negotiation, probably, or negotiating. Okay, Spanish order.
Press a bit.
But not, okay.
This sounds really, really strange in my head. Yeah.
Can you tell me this in Spanish?
No por debajo de 5,000 del precio. Claro,
Okay.
I just try to convert that sentence that is no sense in English.
How can I say this? I would say I am open to negotiating the price a bit, but not more than.
Yeah.
But not more than. Then 5,000 off with 2 F's the price.
Oof. Yeah.
Okay, because off is this. So like of the city, de la ciudad. And off is out. That's a good mental note for you, or new vocabulary. Right?
Right.
Okay. Why don't we meet? Okay, remember? Do you remember?
Don't use contraction?
Mm-hmm.
Why do not we meet?
Why do we?
Why do not, no? We meet to see how from your system.
It's because that's why we need to be careful with the artificial intelligences. The correction is here, sorry. Why do not we meet to see the house with your sister and negotiate after the meeting? Question mark. I think
It will help
to know if she's interested and
it fit. No, fits. Oh yeah. It fits or fits. Yeah. No, not like.
I think it would help to know if she's interested and but what?
The house.
What fits?
The house fit the price. And the price.
And the price
fits.
Negotiated.
Yeah.
No?
More information, yeah.
And I think if she's okay, she is actually interested. So because she's going to visit the house to make you sure that she's actually or indeed interested in the house. And only after knowing she is in fact interested in the house, you are going to check if the price or the negotiated price fits in her budget.
Okay. Makes sense.
And the negotiated price fits. Yeah, if. Okay, we can dismiss this. I'm looking forward to hear from you very soon. Kind regards, Juan Carlos Smith. All right. Okay, this fixing, if you noticed, it's all from Spanish. The problem is not your English. Because when I start correcting, you immediately knows what goes there. Right? So
that I have to change in my mind. I have 1 month and a half more or less to change my mind of my chip.
To change your ship. All right. Then this is what we do, what I do in the classes. And I have one example of mine. This is the example from the webpage. And this is what I wrote. Okay. I also like to provide this. How can I copy all of this together? Maybe like this. And this. Copy. Is it gonna copy the pictures as well?
No.
No?
The two, I think, no. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the web page. This is not a C1. I tried to do a C1. However, I love first and foremost because it sounds much higher than first or
First and
firstly.
foremost, I will try
But
to remember.
but we need to be careful. First and foremost must introduce something really important to whatever the message is. In this case,
In
thank you
Spanish,
very much.
in Spanish, we will say like lo primero y más importante, ¿no?
Sí, ante todo, maybe?
Yeah.
Ante todo. Thank you very much for your email and interest. First and foremost, your sister will be happy to know we are 2 blocks away from the local school. Because as she's a mom, in my opinion, what is more important than anything to her is that she has the kids close
To the school.
right? So that's why I use first and foremost. We cannot use first and foremost interchangeably with first and or firstly or to begin with. Okay?
Right.
Plus, a bus stop is right around the corner. Apart from that, so I am giving 3 pieces of information instead of the 2 that they asked. Apart from that, our surroundings are greener than any other district in our city. I'm afraid to inform you the price is not negotiable. However, our location and amenities, along with the proven safe vicinity we are at, make the house worth every penny. Hoping you agree with me, I am enthusiastically waiting for your response. Kind regards, Luciana Bispo. I would say that this is a C1 and this is a... Thank you for your message. We'll be showing this weekend. Okay, well, yeah, that's a specific vocabulary. It could be a B2 answer, probably. All right. So, and I will paste here what time is it? It's almost time. Okay, so
I have to say I'm really lucky to be the only one in the class because I have a particular teacher just for me. So
yes,
that is really good for me. Sorry for
I'm
my
glad,
partners.
I'm glad that you see that and that you value that because not everybody is able to understand that.
No, perhaps another person is afraid or something like this. For me, it's a really lucky option. And I have to say thank you.
No problem. So I am going to paste here something for you, but I have a question. Would you like to write one more email now? Do you have the 10 minutes that you need?
I have to do some things at 11:30,
Something
so
else.
will be. I have like homework because tomorrow I'm totally free at home, so I will do the 4 different exams in the platform.
That's
and
what I
write
thought.
the email.
Okay, but um, before Wednesday, it would be nice if you wrote 2 emails before Wednesday, but I understand that I have many tasks to do.
Okay, don't worry. I will try with all my effort.
Yes? Okay. So I'm not going to paste it now because it's important you see the prompt as soon as you have the time to do them.
That's perfect.
Okay.
So tomorrow I will connect and I will start the task. 10 minutes for every one.
You as soon as you before entering this document.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing, I'm sorry. Before entering the document and looking for homework.
Yeah.
Right after this.
Right after the emails you just wrote, no?
Right. So I will keep it here for everybody. But before even you start this document, you should place your 20 minutes timer.
Okay.
And then you enter and you do it.
I will.
Just the good way to do it is to do the timer, to bring the timer to the front like this. And then you work together because you can see the timer, you can clearly see the timer and you can manage.
Okay.
Okay?
And use 10 minutes for each one. No later 14 for one and 6 writing fast just for a second. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be honest to yourself. You
Yeah.
place your 20 minutes timer. And as soon as you start the timer, you click on homework. Okay?
I will
And
do
you
like
do
this.
it. Do whatever you can in the 20 minutes. Make sure that you stop the first one in the 10 minutes. And then, if you want to fix it after the timer chimes, you copy and paste it below, and we are going to work together.
Perfect.
So
I will do like this.
you can do your first fix, but I would like to see what you actually wrote
Do in the 20 minutes.
in the 20 minutes.
That's right.
Okay? All right. The same for everybody watching. That's all for today, Juan Carlos. I will paste the homework in the next minutes or in the next classes.
Okay.
And I'll see you on Wednesday.
Okay, see you on Wednesday, Lucy. Thank you very much for everything.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Bye bye.